Everyone, welcome back to Shadowbringers and a purchase of fruit. I love to lay and welcome. I love to. I'm gonna try again. Fresh start. All right, try again. I love to lay out a welcome meal, but the duties I put off when I went to the market are still waiting for me. There are 101 things that need doing. I'm sorry, but would you mind waiting here with Alize? What, and twiddle our thumbs while you work yourself to death? Surely there's something we can help you with. I could do with a hand, it's true. Thank you. You can start by helping me sort the ladder, Alize. While we do that, could you tend to a few... Jeez, I've got a real croaky throat this morning. It's not good. It's not good. There are three in particular I meant to visit. In any manner of saying a few words to them and seeing that their skin isn't cracked and kicked in sand. Their names are Pawin, Tuden, and Horlick. They might not give much in the way of a response, but promise they'll be pleased to meet someone new. Okay. Sorry, right, okay. Had to lean away from the mic for that one. Panel? How you doing, buddy? You're looking good. Thank you. Yeah, you look good, dude. How you doing, Toden? Toden? How's it going? Feeling better? Get rid of the sand? There we go. He glanced up at you blankly. You notice the tension in his face ease slightly. Oh, alright. You're welcome, dude. Who else we got? Ah, here we go. Horlick. How we doing, Horlick? You feeling good? Feeling good today? Horlick remains utterly still as you wipe the sand from his cheek. Oh, from his cheek. That's a little boy. I thought it was an overall girl. The texture of his skin has hardened to something akin to plaster. Interesting. I'm assuming it's not contagious since she just told us to go wipe it all off. Have you seen to the patients? How are they? They're alright. Horlick seems a bit of an issue. She's got like plaster skin. Good, that's good. I knew they would enjoy meeting you. I'm concerned about Horlick though. I have to speak with the other carers. But I think this has time maybe near. We shall leave you to have that discussion then. I was going to take Strife to Modskor if you have any errands that you're doing. Well, I suppose there is one thing. Would you pick up a noctane from the markets, please? Cascar's caravan just passed through, so Ron should have some fresh fruit. Come on then, there's something I want to see right after we stop at Ron's stall, of course. Sure, Jose. Let's go. Let's fucking go. Shall we just cheat and warp there? It's probably going to be quicker than running like super slow over the thing, right? Need that mount speed upgrade. That's for damn sure. Yo, run. Oh, back again, are you? Need another taste of Run's wares? Actually, we're looking to buy some nectarine. Do you have any in stock? Oh, yes, nectarine, peaches, grapes, fresh and juicy. Given how richly you cracked your coin purse with me, I might still owe you food. Here, take this one free of charge. Oh, that's so generous. Thanks, Run. What a fucking dude. Gods, I've never seen a war merchant give away something for nothing before. How much coin did you spend here? I mean, a gold piece thing. Oh yes, take a jar of honeyed worms as well. Oh really? Oh, it's not for me. It's an offering of sorts. Well, whatever you say, buddy. The worms, if you please. Only biggest wigglers for you. Yeah, come again, my friends. Right, that's our shopping chores taken care of. Let's head up past the Aephorite to the main tower. And view I want to show you. You should be seen from the top. Okay. Up there? Oh, it is quite big, isn't it? I didn't realize how big it was. Here are your precious worms. That buys us a trip to the top of the tower, does it not? Grizzle Wigglies. Yes, you brought them. You really should let you in. But I really should let you, but just once, alright? Only once. Never fails. Shall we? Sure.
Look, over there, where the wall is broken.
Yeah.
Do you see what lies beyond?
It kind of looks like the burn, but more watery.
That's what the land became after the light flooded in. An empty white nothingness. Life cannot exist in such conditions. The primordial light would wreak havoc on the body's etheric balance.
Right. Your stoner was worried about the Aether thinning. I guess that's what she meant.
That nectarine you bought. It's Horlick's favorite fruit.
Oh. This? I'm gonna throw it off the edge.
Most of the patients, Horlick included, survived the attacks of powerful eaters, but their fate was sealed all the same. The monster's corruption has entered their bodies, and their very essence is being subsumed.
So you mean like they've implanted seeds inside, right? Seeds of light.
The state of the world itself just makes matters worse. Under normal circumstances, a person's ether naturally tends to equilibrium. But for these poor souls, the opposite is true. Sooner or later, every single one of them will turn. Tesleen and the patients, they all know this. They know what has to be done before the change goes too far, before the eater within takes over. The preferred method is mixing poison into their favorite food. In my time here, I've borne witness to a lot of last meals. I feel just as helpless as before. No matter how hard I fight, it's never enough. But it's a war I mean to wage, nonetheless. Speaking of wars, do you remember how I made you promise not to leave me and then promptly collapsed?
Yeah, but sorry about that. I left you. We've talked to you.
Well, let's just say I had a few choice words for the Exarch concerning the timing of his summons.
Yeah, don't worry. Yugiri had you.
But even if the fault lay with someone else, I couldn't shake the feeling that I'd abandon you on the battlefield. So I swore that I'd make up for my absence there by making a difference here. And that's what keeps me moving forward, even when things seem hopeless.
Do you reckon that kid's gonna turn whilst we're gone? There's gonna be an explosion over there.
On which note, it's time we headed back. The longer we keep Tesleen waiting, the harder this will be for her.
Kind of expect like a, you know. Well, alright. Guess not. I was glad I was able to show you that. It comes to understanding the catastrophe which befell the first. One glimpse of the empty wasteland beyond the wall was more than enough than an hour of Vera's lecturing. And I needed to know beyond without a doubt that Tesla has no other choice. Nectarine will be a kindness. It isn't just poised to the others. When a person becomes an eater, the pain appears to be excruciating. Oh, great. The carers are truly found in their wards. Would spare them that suffering. It is their way of fighting back against all fates worse than death. Yeah, it's a real fucking bummer, actually. It's a real bummer, isn't it? Jeez. Hey, you're back. I hope you had a nice time. You managed to find the nectarine? Yeah, we did. But now I know what you plan to use it for. Feel a bit bad about it. Thank you, Alexa. Explained why I wanted this, has she? I can see it in your eyes. But we may not need it just yet. I spoke with the others and we've decided to keep an eye on Horlick for now. Thanks to you, though, he does seem to come suddenly. We'll be ready to send him on his way with a taste of happier days. Alright. The time left to us. Well, nothing is going to happen for a little while yet. So let's see if we can't lighten the mood. You see what are gloomy faces worrying the patients. I think it's time for a welcome meal, don't you? Take a seat and I'll make us a nice stew. Sure. Sounds great. Last meal I had was a whole bunch of meat, which apparently made me ill.
Speak up if you'd like another helping. I made a little bit more than usual today.
And you've added something special to the broth, if I'm not mistaken.
Poison. No.
Aye, well, it's not often we have visitors from the Crystarium,
Tesla,
so I may have
why?
thrown in a few extra bits and bobs.
See, it doesn't seem like they have much, so I feel bad asking for another bowl. You needn't have gone to the trouble, it seems like, so disrespectful. I'll have another bowl then. Fuck it, let's go. Let's eat. Thank you very much. I loved it, and I would love some more.
That's what I like to hear. Give me a moment to warm up the pot.
Okay, it seems like it's already on fire, but that's fine.
In a place like this, you learn to take what moments of happiness you can get. I remember when I first came here with my mother. She was showing the early signs. I knew there was no way to save her, but I just couldn't face what needed to be done. That's the way of it for most people. Why they travel from arms to stay here. Beaten, broken souls come to wait out the inevitable, to receive the mercy of a painless death. When my mother finally left this world, I was mad with grief, but also thankful that her passing was a peaceful one.
Right, so you poisoned the apple, so to speak. Nectarine, technically.
It's never easy, ending a life you've cared for, even when you believe they go on to a better place. I often find myself wishing the Warrior of Darkness would come and do that part for me.
The Warrior of Darkness?
You've never heard the
Yeah,
tale?
you know, as we fought him, remember?
I'm not sure where it began, but every child in Norvrant could tell you a version of it. Warrior of Darkness, servant of death, take care of our souls at our dying breath. Let sinners and eaters of sin go with thee, that all may return to the sunless sea. Well, that's the version I was taught anyway. It's just an old bedtime story. He's certainly never deigned to visit us here.
I suppose it has been 100 years, hasn't it? So you don't know. Like, we met the Warrior Darkness, and we didn't kill him, but we beat him up.
Which is a good thing, surely. He sounds rather ominous.
Jose, we need to have a word after this.
I always liked the idea that he treated every soul the same, even the Sin Eaters.
Oh shit. Why are they all reacting? That can't be good.
They're coming.
They're coming? Who's coming?
Desleen!
Have you seen Horlick? I swear, I only took my eyes off him for a moment.
Oh jeez. Shit just got fucking all fucked up, didn't it? Jose, we have to look for Horlick. I don't know what's got into him, but if he's wandering out there alone, we'll assign search areas and split up. Any idea where he might be headed? No, he's never done anything like this before. But I can't be a coincidence. And the other partners are suddenly, patients are suddenly so agitated. They can sense something. In any case, let's keep the search close to the inn. Horlick isn't very sure on his feet, so he won't have gone far. I'll search the east side. Please, Horlick, please be alright. I'll cover the north and west then. Take everything from south. Alright, I've got south. Panic caregiver, you stay here and do that. Exactly that, in that exact spot. Thank you. You're a big help. Off we go. What is happening here? Oh, it's just a guard. It's just a guard fighting one off. He got it. What if the guards could die, huh? Could like die to these creatures? That'd be kind of crazy. Destination. The side of Horlick. So it's west. I'm not sure I like this. I feel like some big ass fucking city is gonna come and fuck us up. So are these mummies here? Are these meant to be afflicted as well? Like, is that like a? Is that what they mean, or they just happen to be mummies here? They could just happen to be mummies. You scan your surroundings, Horlick. You suddenly find yourself under attack. Oh shit! It's a sin spudder. Okay, I guess we're going up this way. Okay, so is a spider like a city to scorpion spider? Like, is that stronger or worse than the fly void scent like ones? No, why? I pulled everything. I didn't mean for it to go down like this, please. You're such a sad sucker. So then, quickly! Ow, you son of a bitch. No, fuck it, we're just gonna kill it. Oh, sorry there, dude. Sorry, I did hit you. Alright, now it's surveying. Is Horlick around here somewhere?
Any sign of him?
No. The Scorpion City, though. Is that better or worse?
But he surely can't have gone far. We should keep looking. The Sin Eaters are out in force, and if we don't find him soon, you can be sure they will.
Alize, what the fuck is that?
Did you see the size of that thing? It must be one of the nasty ones.
Look, it's a fucking Valkyrie one.
Wherever it's going, it can only mean trouble. After it!
That thing stood on me in the fucking cinematic trailer. You want me to fight that thing? Oh, alright, here we go.
There it is! Is that... Oh, oh no! Horlick!
Hell yeah.
We have to run!
Tessie! No!
Oh, damn.
We all deserve happiness, wherever we can find it. The time left to you is precious. No one should die in pain. Mother, I...
No, 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 no!
Fucking hell. What the fuck was that? Alize? I'm sorry. I tried. Tried to tell Karis what happened, but I couldn't be the shoulder to they lean on like this. Holy shit! That was way more fucking brutal than I had ever expected that to be. Tesla was always so cheery with the patients, telling them not to be scared and there wouldn't be any pain. And of all people, she would just suffer such a fate. She was like instantly fucking warped by being stabbed by one of them. She like fucking vomited and then she like did this like weird like hollow sort of transformation out of her fucking eyeballs and shit. Like, what the fuck? That was actually kind of scary, wasn't it? I imagine you're just as shocked as the rest of us. So I appreciate what you're doing here. Me, I can barely have the words to find a body. We can't even give her a proper burial. She cared about this sort of thing and about giving people a chance to say their goodbyes. Holy shit. Horlick? As unresponsive as ever, he stands motionless staring up at the sky where the Sin Eaters made their escape. Tears on the sand. I probably should have accepted that. I've spoken with the carers. Thank you. What you're doing, it means a lot to them, to me. Sorry to interrupt. We realized we hadn't thanked you for rescuing Horlick. You weren't hurt at all, were you? Hurt? Wasn't even in a fight. That's too late, too slow. I thought I could protect you. You can't blame yourself for things beyond your control. You brought Horlick back safe and sound. No one could have done any more. I'm sorry, but I've come to the decision. I won't be continuing my role here. I hope you'll forgive me for leaving you, and I will delay Horlick's last meal for at least as long as you possibly can. Not until it's too late, of course. Just give him what time you can. We always do. Of course. She would have done the same. Farewell, Horlick. Keep Tesla's words close to your heart. Wait, you're leaving this very moment? I understand you must feel, but surely it's a bit hasty. Do you even have anywhere to go? Have a destination in mind, yes. And a purpose. This damn light being without case. It's the reason we can't save those corrupted by Sin Eaters. If we correct the balance, then even if it's only little by little, even if it took years, it would surely make things better. Hold on there. Everyone knows there's too much light, but how could we ever hope to get rid of it? You have to change the whole world. That's right. We should return to the Crystarium. I may not be able to repel the Eaters on my own, but I can still use the skills I've gained here to hurt them. We're headed back to the Crystarium. Alright. Well, since we're headed back to the Crystarium, let's do that now. Let's head back now, I think. This episode's going to run really long instead of shorter, like we've been meaning to do so. But if this is going back to the Crystarium and all that shit, then we should probably do so. Because I'm not entirely sure it's going to actually fully make us level 71. And I'm told that after these we have to be level 71. So that's fine. We'll just go and we'll do it. We'll do it now. We'll do it live. We're gonna head back. That, like, holy shit! I can't get that out of my fucking head. Like, that was such a brutal transformation. You know, after doing Alphino's side of the story, I was feeling like, it's like, you know what, it's good, it's fine, but it's a little dull, right? Like, it's a little bit dull, a little bit slow, all that sort of shit. That was not slow. That was incredibly quick and incredibly painless. I'm not sure. Man, I did not feel good at all, did it? Tesla seemed like such a lovely girl too. Not that it makes it any easier to see such a horror transformation, but it makes it a little bit easier if the person being translated is a dickhead, you know. But no, alas, it was a lovely person. Forgive me, I couldn't stay there a moment longer, and I was serious when I said, while the men and women at the inn battle against the blight with kindness, I will fight with my own, with steel. From Eorzea's sword in the darkness to Neoverant's sword in the light. Gods above, it feels like an age ago now. Miss Jose, is there anything I can get you? Your swiftest Almira. I need to return to the Crystarium immediately. As you wish. The Crystarium, Norvrant. Remind me to wear goggles if you ever fly over Arag again. I've barely got a sand out of my eyes. You know, see, I got goggles. See? Goggles. Goggles on my head. But the wind didn't help clear my head, at least. I think I'm ready to meet with the Atroc, and we need to talk about how we're going to wipe the city-eaters out, shall we? Hell fucking yeah. We're going to wipe them out. Gonna wipe them all up. Oops. That was not as it's not as smooth as a set of jumps as the last set was it? Not at all. Oh shit, Alizé's side of the story was much fucking more exciting. Jeez, I'm not gonna shake that off for a while. I need to go have a lay down. Fucking hell, it was brutal. Thank you for seeking me out. It's meant a lot to have you there at my side. And looking at Alphino, I say he's eager to begin the discussion as well as I am. Say a layer of expressions before the Atroc, and step back and see what kind of picture they make. Alright. Next time, the Light Wanderers, level 71. Unfortunately, we're just 200k off. So I'm going to go do a side quest or a fate or something, and I'll be back in a little bit. Thanks so much for watching, guys, and I'll see you all then. Bye-bye.